cold and lifeless as the American dream itself.
Comments on modern America.
But yeah, no, it's at the Big Great Tit, and I never know when it's going on. There's always a bunch of YouTuber people there, too, which would be kind of cool.
Well, I'm not there, so the biggest YouTube person isn't there.
Well, I know PDG was last time, mostly because I saw him tweeting about it, and I was like, I missed it again!
We don't have anything cool like that around where I am. We have corn.
Corn's cool.
Maize. We have that as well.
Ah, yes, what my people call it.
We also have mazes made of maize.
I have actually always wanted to go in a corn maze.
Those are rampant out here.
I have never actually, like, I've lived in plenty of places where they had corn mazes, but I've never gotten the chance to partake in a corn maze. I want to go to, like, a haunted house corn maze.
I think I know where a couple of those are actually at by where I am. So when that time comes,
and where they all have like the D-chain chainsaws, and they're like, "Ah, I'm gonna get you," and I'm like, "Oh no, I have to do the maze." And meanwhile, I'm just excited because there's puzzles.
Well, unfortunately, Sonny, if there are puzzles, you will get stopped in trying the silver monkey.
Yes, I will. 3-piece puzzles always break me, guys.
Yeah, 3-piece puzzles. Those puzzles are hard, man. 2-piece I can do, like 4 I can struggle, but 3, hands up, I walk away.
I can do like 100, or even like 500-piece puzzles. It's okay. I know, just bragging there, grandmas. All your grandma demographic.
My elder demographic is very upset with you right now, Sony.
Your elder demographic. Let's be respectful.
Just pissing off all of my demographics. All of my major demographics are getting angry right now.
Canadians, grandma,
lumberjacks, everyone's getting.
Probably people of Asian descent.
Probably Native Americans to a point. Even though Sahoni is native, so if he says it, it's not bad. If he says it,
I guess we can go with that logic.
That's how it usually works, right? I don't know. All right.
Yes. Oh. But yeah, but nope, not 3. I just really like puzzles, guys.
He does. He tries to put puzzles into everything.
I do.
Usually succeeds.
But yeah, I've always wanted to go to those because I've like lived in upstate New York and I've lived in like rural areas and stuff, and where there's a lot of corn and like corn mazes, but I've never gone.
Well, when
that and I really like haunted houses.
That is where Sony and I differ.
Yeah.
I do not like scary things.
Rain is a baby.
Not a baby.
Meanwhile, I go. Let's go to literal haunted houses where people are not. I love things like that. I'm not scared of them. It excites me. I want to chase them. I would be the guy in the horror movie that like calls the other people and goes, I know what the killer is. Come, I have these books on the research thing, and then they would come over to my house and I'd be dead, but don't worry, I left the clue for them to solve and banish the big evil monster man. But at the end of the movie,
you would be dead
because they finally deciphered the puzzle that I left behind for them.
Good. Thank you, Sony.
Why did he even in the form of a 3-piece puzzle?
He knows that's my only weakness. And for those of you watching at home, we are now on the last floor of the Tower of Valni.
All right.
It took this long, but we're finally on the last floor.
Wow, no wonder you wanted someone to talk to.
Yeah, seriously, right? This is boring as shit.
I'm starting to get tired of you.
I know, right? I'm getting tired of me. What do you? I'm regularly tired of me. But
I do have to say, like, as much crap as I give you over not liking scary things, we don't like the same scary things. Like, no, I mean, like, we both feel like the same types of things are scary.
we do.
Which is like, yeah, which is like dolls.
Yeah.
And
screw dolls forever and a day. By the way.
Yeah, like Chucky, whatever. I can chuck that little bastard into a fire. I don't care.
Porcelain dolls.
He's not scary.
Mannequins.
Nope. Nope. Mannequins. Nope.
No, not cool. Not in any way, shape, or form.
That movie Mannequin, about the mannequin that comes to life and has a relationship with that guy, terrifying.
that is a horror story.
That is a horror story. That is not a kooky, like, romantic comedy based off of a short story.
No. That is horror. Horror of the highest caliber.
Highest caliber. Same with that episode of that one anthology series, which I'm not sure which one, about the lady who didn't know she was a mannequin. And every year a mannequin gets to leave the store for a day and then live their life, but she's been living a whole year as a woman.
I don't know this.
I saw it once. It really bothered me. I would freak.
Yes,
I would
that sounds.
if I found out.
Sounds like it's a
I
thing.
was secretly a mannequin this whole time.
I would be.
I'm filled with nothing but sponge and spiders.
I would be even more freaked out finding out that someone I knew for a year, they were a mannequin.
No, she was like in love with a man too.
If I was that guy and I found out, oh, I've been dating a mannequin for a year, I'd go, I would just leave. I would just be done.
I think in fact it might have been based off the same short story that the movie Mannequin was based off of. I don't know. I've never actually seen Mannequin. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point.
Yes.
I don't know which anthology series it was. It wasn't like actually scary to me. Mostly mostly because you could see it coming a mile away. It was just more of why?
Because awful things.
Weird. I mean, it'd be awful finding out you're a man. Like that's the part that bothered me. Not the actual story, but God, imagine if you just like found out you were a mannequin because some mannequins on this level of a department store that doesn't really exist apparently tells you you're a mannequin.
Good. Doesn't actually exist. That's always pleasant.
Like, none of the store people remember that the floor exists. Which I'm like, there is an elevator right there.
It's very easy to get here. It's not even like it's hard.
There's an elevator right there. How do you not know that A, you're a mannequin, or I don't even remember it. I just remember going, this was weird. I just wasted about like an hour of my life, or an hour and a half hour of my life. I did about mannequins.
Yeah, mannequins pretty much in like mannequins, porcelain masks, porcelain dolls, porcelain anything.
Yeah.
Plates,
yeah,
china.
I don't like. The humble figurines.
I don't like those.
Those are precious moments.
No,
figurines.
I don't like those either. No, those I really just could not care less about.
I do have to say that like the thing that really bothers me are animatronics of people.
Ugh.
Yeah, nope. It takes like the two things that I hate most, which is wax figures of people and then making them move. Because it's like it's the dead, lifeless eyes. That's
uncanny valley, man. That is the worst thing for me. Is that whole uncanny valley thing.
The thing is I think I also think me and Rain react very differently to fear, and of that sort of thing. Like would you say you're more fight or flight?
I would be It's actually a very good question.
I know I'm more fight.
If my reactions in like my like base response reaction, if this makes any sense, to when I have experienced these things, like in games, usually my reaction is just to like use reflexes to quickly react in whatever way is the easiest. So
sure.
In games, usually it's if it's like a first-person shooter, it's to empty my entire clip in the direction of whatever startled me, because then it stops moving and I don't have to be worried anymore.
Note to self: do not give Rain a gun if we're ever in a survival horror situation.
No.
He'll end up shooting me.
Just shoot. I'll empty the entire thing. It's gonna be awful.
And then I'll be like, thanks. Now we have no ammo for the boss fight.
No.
Thank you.
No guns for this apocalypse boss fight.
No, the only thing we have now is a rusted pipe.
And the whole tank controls makes it really hard to swing and hit anything, and it's just, God, why?
I don't know why real life isn't tank controls now.
Just is.
But it is. It just is. It happened with the apocalypse. It's better if you don't question
we just lost the ability to move normally. It's just, ugh. It's just bad. Oh, Silent Hill.
I love Silent Hill.
Eventually I will play a Silent Hill game on my channel. I don't know why, but eventually I will.
Yeah, you should. It's quite good. I think and the thing is that it doesn't really rely on a lot of jump scare horror.
No, it's
though
very
it is
psychological.
well, at least like the first few are. The thing is that it's also PS1, so it will happen. you know, true. Especially when enemies go, aha, I'm suddenly here now.
Now, I will say this, and I've said this before in private, and I'm going to say it again here. I actually really applaud like how the whole fog mechanic came to be. I really applaud that. It's a very creative solution to a problem, and it's great.
And it adds atmosphere.
Oh, it totally does. It's
like,
perfect.
Because here's the thing, like I've had like this huge conversation. I do not know how much time we have because this is like the beginning of a big huge rant.
We have a bit still. I still have quite a bit of map to do, so we got time.
Okay, so my whole thing about Silent Hill is that, and especially this kind of also tangentially applies to when other foreign teams tried to take over Silent Hill, is that Silent Hill was made by and Team Silent made this not only as fans of like horror games and stuff, but like of horror itself. They like horror novels and they like horror movies. They really like horror movies. They take a lot. You can see it in all kind of the references in like the first Silent Hill and stuff. And a lot of the stuff, because the thing about Silent Hill is that it took a lot of cues from like horror movies and how they did things. Like I made like a big list somewhere at one point about kind of movie influences that I felt it had. Like I feel if someone is to make a Silent Hill game or a Silent Hill and Spirit game, you need to not only be a fan of the Silent Hill games, sure, that's a given, but you need to be a fan of horror. Because they took like how to hold tension and stuff from like Suspiria and films by and I'm blanking on names right now, which is why I'm kind of rambling. Like they took cues from like Argento on how to kind of use on how to kind of how to kind of frame their shots and kind of how to hold tension and everything. There's there's very much a kind of accused of that, and there's references to Rosemary Baby and like even Stephen King, like definitely like older Stephen King and stuff. But
favorite book by him is about the writer.
Yes, yes. Which one?
The one about the writer.
Yes.
That one.
But like the fact that you're setting it up in kind of this vague town with a mysterious past and stuff, like American town with a mysterious past, very Stephen King. You need to approach it like that. You need to watch horror movies. You need to watch stuff like Rosemary's Baby. You need to watch stuff like Jacob's Ladder. Oh God, do they reference Jacob's Ladder constantly in these games?
Even I know that.
Yeah, you need to go in there. I watch horror. Watch good horror. Watch old horror.
Like Saw.
No.
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 Do not add Saw to the list of things to watch.
That's how you get down. Don't watch that.
The list remains my videos, X-Files, Pete and Pete, Trailer Park Boys.
You've got music videos. You need to put music videos
I did.
in there
I forgot that completely.
Start all over.
Start all over. All right. Not starting all over.
But no, just I mean it, and you need to look at kind of how these people kind of hold a shot, how they frame a shot, how they how they're using colors, because that's the thing. Silent Hill uses a lot of symbolic imagery. They love that and stuff, which is honestly a lot of it is. I'm blanking because it's almost midnight when we're for me while we're recording this, guys.
It's just about 3 a.m. for me as the difference.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, but I'm blanking. I'm kind of blanking on a lot of names and things. But I do feel like if you are serious about trying to make a game like this, you need to go and kind of go not only what influenced you, but what influenced the people that influenced you. Which means you're going to need to read and watch all these movies and things. And really take notes. I mean, seriously take notes. I think it's honestly one of the most useful things you can do as a writer in general, let alone as some other type of creative person, like something that combines all these different disciplines, writing and art, and even coding and stuff to a certain extent, because you still gotta like come up with creative game solutions and everything, like the fog mechanic.
I was just gonna say, like the fog.
Just to tie it all back together. You need to look at this stuff.
We should also specify what the fog did for those who may not know.
Of course.
What the fog did was on the PS1, the old PS1, the render draw distance wasn't very good because it was an early console. It was an early 3D console. It wasn't going to be spectacular. So they kind of had to make do with what they had, which you would either do the Resident Evil approach, where you would have each room be its own select entity, and then just kind of work from there, or you would do the Silent Hill approach, which used that really kind of crappy render distance to like render things inside the fog, so it would be out of the player's view, it wouldn't be popped in, and it would still be able to give that aura of darkness and evil and like uncertainty and mystery and all those things that we kind of associate with Silent Hill came from this fog, which was just a solution to the low draw distance. So it was a very, very, very brilliant decision to do that.
Yeah, and like I said, just if you want to, and I want you to. I want you guys to, because the thing is there can never be enough creation and creators in this on this planet. There should always be more. But like, read Lovecraft, because let's face it, a lot of influence from Lovecraft in this. I don't personally think he's the best writer, but that's my own personal beliefs. But yeah, no, read him. He definitely had an influence on these things. Oh God, it's small towns, small sleepy towns with secret demonic cults. God, that doesn't sound familiar in Lovecraft.
Nah, it's that Innsmouth look, mate.
Yep.
But there we go. We finished the Tower of Valni. It happened.
Yeah.
It happened. It only took only took
Nice.
about 2 hours, but we did it.
Oh,
We got it.
Wow.
I know. Only 2 hours.
Ah.
We got it though. Now with the characters we unlocked, as you saw while Sonny was talking, I didn't want to interrupt him, so I just kind of showed them in the thing. I'll show them again. We got Reeve, that evil priest boss guy. We got him, and he has a free purge and an aura, and he has money, which is cool. And we got Orson, the traitor. He kind of sucks, like most of these units are gonna be, unfortunately. Most of the guys you get from the creature campaign bonus stuff, they kind of suck, like really hard. Reeve's pretty okay because he's a mage who has really good defense, so that's kind of cool. But everybody else kind of blows. But you get stuff from them, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish the tower 2 more times on my own because the spares don't even to deal with me for another 4 hours. I know, I'm excited too. And
sounds not fun.
It's not gonna be. And I want to walk the other character we get from doing that, and then we will be back for the last set of videos for this series. Actually, the Lagdao Ruins, which are the harder level up area place. So I need to prepare many topics for this. We're gonna be a while with this next one.
Oh God, I will prepare some. I will try to prepare Triple X and Pete for you.
Yes, please do. Among many other random things, such as the incredibly small 4.5-foot lizard and the incredibly giant 3-inch frogs that scared them away.
Yes, and of course the titty.
The titty, yes.
The ornate titty.
We're at that point of the night, everybody. So it's just always saying titty. It's where we're at right now. Cool.
Your ornate titty. It's, by the way, for your own references, in case you want to look up these beautiful monkeys, it's spelled T-I-T-I, titty.
Alrighty. It's fair enough then. Not sure what I thought. Wasn't that. But anyway, I hope you guys had fun with this. Had fun listening to us ramble about a wide variety of pointless topics. Because we're going to do it again next time. So, hope you guys had fun, and we will see you next time. So, till then, Frank K.
And Sony.
Out.